Oh yeah, look at this bad boy right here. We're gonna pitch this kick. Alright. Welcome back to FL Studio Hardstyle Tutorials. We're going to be showing you how to pitch a kick in Adobe Audition. If you don't want to do an Audition, it's pretty much the same exact concept in FL Studio, just turn the pitch up. Make sure you keep that attack the same pitch. I'll go over that in the Audition, but it's pretty much the same concept. Alright, so I'm going to start off about here. Just drag that thing across and select this tail. The tail of the kick is what we want to pitch, not the attack. Not the attack. So there we go. That's it. This is G Note. We made this kick in our kick layer tutorial. So let's just get to pitching this. I'm pitching it for the melody that we made right here, which these bass notes are, it goes F and then D and then A and then G. So we already have our G, which is right here. So now we just need to make an F, D, and then A. The note F is 2 semitones down from G, so let me just turn this down to -2. And there's also a frequency that I like to use, 44, right here, 44 hertz. I'll show you this chart actually. Let me just bring it up really quick. It's right here. So shout out to Aerolite for this. It gives you frequencies and semitones to use for kicks. I'll put this in the description if you need to download it. So our G would be our root note, and that's why it's a 0. But whatever your root note is, it's going to be 0. So this is F right here. That sounds good. That's our good F sound. Let's just export this now. Hardstyle tutorial samples. Alright, here we go. Let's just put it right here. And since it's an F, we will put F. That way we know what the note is. Go ahead, hit OK. Alright, now to pitch the next kick, Control Z to undo the other pitch, and then we'll bring up our time and pitch effect. Let's see our pitch frequency. It looks like our next one is going to be a D note. We're going to do this D, so it's a -5 semitones and 41 frequency, or 41 hertz. So this is 41, and this is -5. -5. Okay. Good. Sounds very good. Export to the same thing, except instead of F, what was it? D. I'm gonna put -D because it's a low D. I'm gonna do a high D as well, just to give variation in the kick roll. Once it's done, our next one is A, so it's 56 hertz and 2 semitones. Exact same thing we did last time. 2 semitones, and what was it, 55 hertz? Is that what I said it was? It's 56. Sorry, it's 2 and then 56. Play. Alright. Sounds good. That's a good sounding kick. File. This one's gonna be A. Alright. And then we have one more to do after this. We're going to do the high D. So Control Z again to undo. Effect, time pitch. This one, high D is, I think it's, I want to say it's 7 semitones up from G, but don't quote me on that. High D is 7. Alright, it is 7, and then it's 65 hertz. It's exactly this. It should be really high. There we go. We just pitched a kick in Audition. Export this to D, except instead of the low D, we're going to have a little positive next to it. Alright, and we're good. We really don't need Adobe Audition anymore, so we've just pitched our kick, and now we have it right here. Perfect. Now, I'm going to go over really quick how to do this in FL Studio, because you can do it in FL Studio, but personally I don't recommend it, because it doesn't sound as good. Like, the quality is lost in FL Studio, but it's a lot better when you do it in another program like Audition, which is my favorite. You can also do it in Edison, I think, but Edison's super complicated. It's like, to me, I can't figure it out. So anyway, here you go. You want to pitch this G. Essentially, what you want to do is you want to cut this first fourth beat right here, and essentially you want to keep this the same, and then you want to pitch this tail. So you pitch the tail. That's essentially what you do all the time. Every time you pitch a kick, you don't want to pitch the attack, just the tail, and that's the way it is always going to be in Hardstyle. So just make sure you do that. Let's align these kicks on the melody and see how they sound, and then we'll be done. What was the first note? F. F, D, A, G. Let's do it again. And then this is going to be a high D. Literally that easy. Cut these down so that they're fitting inside their little beat right here. You want it to be fit. And what I do, because I'm insecure, is I usually make it like a tiny bit smaller than that last line. And that's good. Let's just put these all on their mixer track, which I use 4 because 4 is the most... well, I use 4 because 4 isn't used yet, but these other 3 are, because the melody's on these ones, so... Let's see, we want to turn this up to mono, because it's bass, and turn it down a little bit. Hopefully it's not too loud. I want this to be peaking at about -9 decibels. That sounds really good. Let's listen to the whole thing. Sounds so good. I'm gonna make a track out of this actually, and once we finish the track, I'm gonna do it's just like a tutorial series on making this into a song, and then I'll give the FLP out, so you'll have all the kicks, you'll have all the samples, you'll have everything you need. But before that video does come out, I'd recommend trying this for yourself at home. You know, just get used to kick pitching and stuff, and layering and making melodies, and hope to see you in the next video, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. I hope it was helpful. Bye!